Final session of Day 7 of the 2024 Australian Open. It's more women's fours action here for you at the Broadbeach Bowls Club. And we've got Amity, Bickley, Jean Claridge, Tracey Little and Ray Simpson up against Marian Lister, Mel Allen, Stephanie Funcke and Nicholle Wendt of Victoria. Very much looking forward to this. And joining me is, well, on this broadcast, alongside myself, Alfebo, Nick Hind and Michael Hollywood Sorensen. Welcome, gentlemen.
Afternoon.
Very much looking forward to this.
The bell goes.
There is the hooter. Very excited for this matchup. Going to be a brilliant contest, we think. See where this jack does end up. I'm going to have to leave you gentlemen in a kind second because a bird has decided to excrete its excrement over my computer. So I will have to go and clean that up. It is absolutely disgusting and it's bothering me. Hollywood told me about what the midgies do to you. And now I've had a bird do the other thing. I'm not enjoying it.
Sorry about laughing.
Well, is it good luck if a bird goes on your computer?
Oh, well, it is if it's on your arm. I don't know about a computer.
Well, it didn't go anywhere apart from my computer, so hopefully that's good luck, but I'll leave your capable hands while I go and grab some toilet paper to clean this up.
Okay, so couple of loose ones there to start the match. It's the first time they've bowled this way on this green, on this rink. So let's see if they can make the correction. Correction there. Just slips past.
Yeah, so this Tasmanian team, Hollywood, there is a change in the playing order against how it's listed in Bowls Link. So Jean Claridge is leading up, Tracey Little second, Amity Bickley, who is listed as the lead, is playing at third. And Ray Simpson skipping this rink as we see another good correction there. Marian Lister goes and parks one just in front of the jack.
About 10 inches away.
Oh, that's a pretty aggressive line here.
They will learn very quickly that they must take grass on this rink.
Yes, that was your tip, Hollywood, to the teams who were in their last game. Have you got any advice, they said? And you said take grass.
And more often than not, they did, which was good. So that just slips past.
Yeah, Steph Funcke playing second. For the Nicholle Wendt team. Just add a little bit of weight there. Tracey Little. Welcome to you viewers, wherever you're watching around Australia or around the world. Do let us know in the comments on YouTube where you're tuning in from. And trust that you're looking forward to a contest with us this afternoon before we bring you the start of the knockout play tomorrow, women's singles knockout. This is the last day of sectional play for the open events. Amity Bickley now on the mat, who's rising to some prominence through the ranks in junior bowls and in Tasmanian bowls.
I can see why.
And the Rainbow Optimas have just gone and parked up front toucher, trailed the jack.
Viewers, you will notice that the shadow will engulf the green fairly quickly in the afternoon here at Broadbeach. The extensions on the Broadbeach Bowls Club has certainly made the shadow grow a little quicker.
Yeah, it's a great facility now. We've heard plenty of busy fans out there enjoying themselves, enjoying the company, enjoying the hospitality here at this great club. A few refreshments are being had now as we're getting into Friday afternoon.
Why wouldn't you? Now, just been informed that Mel, that's on the mat now, is the Bowls Victoria media manager.
Aha. Hence the Victorian Open shirt that she's proudly wearing.
Should be very accustomed to live streaming then. That's a nice effort. Just going to slip through.
Well, Jimmy Whitehead recently collected an award on behalf of Bowls Victoria for best coverage.
Did he look
for
well?
their streaming, and he's looking svelte, Jimmy Whitehead.
Looked very dapper.
He's lost a few kilos, as you have too, Michael Sorensen. Down 12, you're telling me, and you had a very healthy lunch there. I see you've still got some apple pieces in front of you.
Yes, there's nothing. It's amazing how easy it is when you eat properly.
Val Febo's come back, and he's got 100 miles of toilet paper there. Going to clean out the computer. That's
Oh, you were not going to sniff that.
bad luck. So,
As we have a chuckle at Val's expense.
Ray Simpson with her first bowl. She's wearing the bright green shirt of her club and also some really leery strapping tape on the knees.
And they call me Hollywood.
Welcome to Shirley watching in Scotland. Carolyn watching from Nelson, New Zealand. Must be a fan of yours. Hi, Hollywood.
Oh, hello.
Carolyn, a good friend of yours from New Zealand?
Well, I can't give away all my secrets.
So Nicholle just slipping past there. Evie Exton, go Sharks. So yes, the Tasmanian team representing their club, they are the Sharks. Val's back. How'd the clean-up go, mate?
That bird, if I find out where that bird lives, I'm going to do the old Peter Griffin.
I think you got 2 chances, mate.
Yeah, none and the other one. Nice effort there from Nicholle. Favour, that's going to be second shot. Yep, one shot it is. Amity signalling one up for the Tasmanian team. Let's see how good your scoring overlay is today, Val. We had issues in the
final
afternoon
session. Why would you say that, Nick?
Yes,
Why would you say that?
Well, because I
You
like
switch
being
the
annoying.
cameras?
I'll do the cameras.
Why would you say that? I've just had a bird do what it's done. And now I've got to deal with you.
Oh, look, if that's the worst thing that happens to you today, you'll probably be going all right.
Yep.
Yeah, you could have done your calf muscle or broken a bike.
You blokes are mean to me.
Oh, we didn't do it.
Go Port Sorrel Sharks, says Chris Murray. Plenty of fans of this Tasmanian combination on the stream straight away. And a pretty good start here too. Yeah.
That's good, Carolyn. I'll be looking forward to catching up. I'm sure Chris and I will enjoy a beverage. This one works its way in. It's going to cut underneath the head. And just keep going.
Yeah, so the pale pink XG there of Marian Lister. Mitchell Taylor, let's go team Wendt. Some passionate supporters here on the stream this afternoon, Val.
Not as passionate as me when I see that little scoreboard work.
Oh, well. Yes, for those that don't quite get the joke, we had some issues with the overlay yesterday afternoon. And Val was tearing his hair out. He's lucky to have any left. But
It's all grey.
I was going to say, it's starting to go even greyer.
Mm.
well, there's
There
a
we go.
great bowl there. Marian Lister. Tracey Little on the mat now. Very deliberate setup, Hollywood. She takes her time getting her feet placement correct.
This looks like it's travelling fairly quickly, though.
Well,
It's going to need the rest on something.
grab the jack, it'll help slow it down.
Oh, it's just edged past, but and kept rolling, as they do on these fantastic surfaces here at Broadbeach.
Yeah, so we are parked outside, Margaret. We're sitting outside Green 4. Rink 22 is where the action is coming from you today here at Broadbeach Bowls Club on the beautiful Gold Coast.
On a little bit of the lawn that's left after the renovations here at Broadbeach, just near the greenkeeper sheds.
Oh, Nicholle Wendt was urging that one on, and it's done enough for shot. That
Very
is now
good.
number one. Probably 2 shots here to the Wendt Victorian team.
Nice effort. Jack this time.
Well,
That's a little more favourable.
well, it makes that first one look even better, Hollywood.
Certainly does.
Grabs the jack, makes 2, and puts the pressure on here.
Let's get funky. Oh, just runs into her own bowl, but it's getting closer.
Yeah, so Steph Funcke using the purple XGs, and that was the one that got bumped up there. And as a little bit of cloud cover comes across Broadbeach Bowls Club, we're 22 degrees sitting at the moment. Absolutely beautiful afternoon here. See Amity,
He's pulling up a little short there.
yeah, needs a little more grass, a little more weight.
Mel's got this out on a really good line. If they cross once, they won't hit the second time. This is in the area.
Well, you watch those bowls go down, and there was
Look at this.
2
Beautiful.
in the area. Well played. Mel Allen, it's up and down now for shot.
It's getting a little bit more fresh out here, gents.
Is that 4th layer going back on the Bowls Australia Parker?
Might just do so. Might just do so.
Just watch out for those birds.
Oh, well, I am now. Why do you think I shoo them away?
So
You don't know what they're thinking.
Amity's just slipped past there.
We're going to get an indication here.
Amity Bickley is one of the young up-and-comers in this country. Her and Reese Finn-Young have been duelling for quite a while. Reese made the final of the Australian Indoors last year.
Yeah, I know Michael Wilkes has been her coach at Club Sapphire at Merimbula. So proud of Reese and all that she's achieved in such a short time.
I think what was more impressive about the two of them getting to the final was that it was Kate Argent-Bowden's last event as an under-18s player. And Kate had dominated the Australian scene at the AO, winning 2 in a row. And then Amity and Reese just absolutely tore the door down.
Well, they lit it up, didn't they? Yeah, it was a fantastic contest. So good to see her. I mean, her first bowl of the match, she plonked on a front toucher, showing a bit of class. And we'll see what Ray is going to do here.
It's on a nice line.
Amity's calling for it to hang.
Oh, that's not their ball.
And it slid through.
Good miss.
I know you mentioned that strapping tape on Ray's knees. Nick, have you got something of that on your calf
Not
at
yet.
all?
No. I'll be going for maybe a massage this evening. We'll see how it goes. It's freeing up.
There's actually a few places not too far from Broadbeach if you are looking for that relaxation.
Michael Sorensen's holding his head next to us here.
I don't know why. But no, there are. It's honestly the place to relax, the Gold Coast and Queensland as a state. Some absolutely fantastic places all around this city.
This is a slightly better line, I think.
Taking a bit of weight off, though, I think, Hollywood.
Let's give her a good line for the next time she has to play this way. Well, it's off the line.
So a bit more attacking here. Looking to slide under and get to that blue bowl. Well,
I think that has converted to shot.
Yep. So 1-1. Nicholle Wendt and Ray Simpson. After 2 ends. Marian Lister here with the mat now.
Going fairly longish. Matt's about 4 metres up the green, and Jack going to the tee, as you can see here.
All the way back. You can see our number there, number 22. That's where we are. Come find us. Sitting out here at the Bowls Australia card table, enjoying the action. I trust you are too, wherever you're watching on the live stream, as we watch round 3 of women's fours sectional play. The teams of Nicholle Wendt from Victoria and Ray Simpson from Tasmania. And a lovely start, Marian Lister.
That is the narrowest line I've seen taken on this green all week. The cloud cover may have slowed the green down a little.
Yeah, Andrew Harry and I were talking about it yesterday afternoon, Hollywood, where being a Tiff Dwarf green, we often see as the pace comes off, though, the turn doesn't really evaporate as much as the speed does. There's a great reply.
There you go.
Jean Claridge. But I think this is a rink where probably, we were talking about it yesterday afternoon, where it gets a different shade to how it has in the past, different sunshine, different wind. Wow, good lead battle here.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Challenge has been thrown down.
Yeah.
It's great leading.
Long may this continue, because
Yes.
if this standard is maintained, we'll be in for a really enjoyable game. Another pretty attacking line here.
Oh, I'm agreeing with you. I don't think she's got the attacking weight this time. When they go, they just start to take off, don't they?
Yeah, the green certainly has tightened up, though. But we were watching yesterday afternoon in the Jared Davies game, and he's a Broadbeach Bowling Club member. But I was saying to Howie, I don't expect that even the local members would come practice rolling up out here last thing in the afternoon when it's the first place to get shade and cloud and a bit cooler. You're a long way from the bar too.
Oh, not so much now. They got the the new veranda, the new bar there, so it's not that far to the bar.
But it's unlikely to be the first preference, I think, for members having a roll up and a bit of practice of an afternoon. So, but for a team that's from Victoria and a team that's from Tasmania, this is going to be brand new, or relatively brand new, I expect, for all of them.
So some men's fours knockout rounds happening today. They're up to the round of 32. Round of 16 to commence next Wednesday. A lot of the big teams have gotten through. Nick Cahill, he's through. Nathan Rice also through. Clive Adams is through. Sheldon Bagri-Howley, Ben Twist, Kane and Nelson, or the Nelson brothers and the Garrick brothers. They're still kicking. Defending champions, skipped by Aaron Sheriff. Leicester, Wedlock, Tees and Sheriff.
What a side.
Take on Delgado, Harbour, McMullen and Packer.
Well, that will be a game.
Very interesting. The team of Turley, Ingham, Aaron Disco Wilson and Ali Forsyth still in. Carl Healy still going with Gary Kelly, Peter Taylor and Ray Pearce. Their round of 32 match up against the number 1 ranked player in the country, Josh Walker-Davis, Ben Winther, Thor Shannon and Jake Rinn. Kepler Vessels, former Australian cricketer and South African captain as well. He's still going. And Carroll, Anderson, Burnett and Bester all still going in the round of 32. All the big names still going. Final session to get underway all the same time as us. So looking forward to seeing who is through to the final 16 there.
So the call was to be pretty confident up through the forehand here, Hollywood.
What a very good line.
Amity Bickley.
Get a result here. Oh,
that was
brilliant.
exactly the shot that was called by Ray Simpson, and Amity Bickley has delivered a stunning blow there.
That is sensational.
Mel Allen, what has she got?
Tracking well. How's the weight to get down?
Well, wants to stay on now. Wants to stay on.
Not going to.
Oh, geez, that would have stayed up. If that had stayed up, it was a beautiful home to attack that head then.
Correct.
Now that Jess Alvaro was supposed to be in this Victorian team. A great friend at Bowls Australia.
Oh, righto.
What, they sacked her?
No, she got injured.
Again?
She can find an injury, poor Jess.
Yeah, I know. There's not many people that have had worse luck with injuries than Jess Alvaro. I hope you're listening, Jess. Good
Have
afternoon
a
to you.
look at this.
Amity Bickley.
Well, excuse me.
Oh, she's proving to be a calamity for her opposition.
That was a funky little bowl.
She's played 2 absolute bombs there.
Brilliantly done.
We
Amity
might see
Bickley.
some of these cut up and put onto the Bowls Australia reels perhaps at some point. These
No.
are very good.
No. They are good, but... Oh, you meant the bowls.
Yes.
I thought you meant the puns.
No. We turn the commentary off when they
wow.
go onto reels.
Wow.
I'm sure most people have turned the commentary off.
Amity Bickley, that was absolutely sensational.
Do let us know in the comments if you're listening on mute.
One person was yesterday, but that's because their 2-year-old son was sleeping.
Now, back to this game. If you're Nicholle Wendt, Jack in the pit here. Michael, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
Definitely.
See what she does.
Shaping backhand.
Yeah, this is draw weight.
Maybe she'll try it with her last.
Maybe he's looking to push through this front pink bowl.
She's under.
Just, I don't see that there's any negative. I can't see both of those pink, the light pink, they're whitish on our picture. I can't see both of them going.
No idea.
So Ray Simpson.
Unless she was trying to get her backward so that she could then trail it in the ditch, I'm not sure. I can't see any type of result on the backhand, especially with that type of weight.
Ray looking to get around these front ones.
Sit onto that pink one, it'll be all right.
She has. And that pink one of Nicholle Wendt gone. Bowls out of Aberfeldy. Not too far from me in Melbourne. Paul Holschke's club as well.
Shaping to go backhand again, I think.
Paul's had more clubs than Greg Norman, though, hasn't he?
I think so. Or not as many as Lucas Protopapas. Of course, Taki from Japan. He plays out of Aberfeldy. This one's high.
Yeah, really curious decision there Hollywood, to try the backhand again. I saw forehand, whatever weight you like, but Jack into the pit. But
me don't know.
well, we're here and they're there, so as I say, we've not played a bad bowl yet, but when you're in the game situation, the pressure can do funny things. But it looks as though it's going to be 2 shots to the Tasmanian team. And 2 it is. So they lead 3-1.
Yeah, interesting decisions. But who are we to judge? I'll fix this up for you, Nick.
Now, I can tell you, viewers and everybody tuning in, that we've got an interesting section here. So the Wendt team has 2 wins from 2 games. They're plus 23. So they're looking pretty good. Even a loss here, a small loss, they should be okay, you'd think, as an next best qualifier. In second place in the section is the Barling team from Victoria, who are in second place only on shot percentage. They have a margin of +4, 1 win, 1 loss. And then in third place is this Ray Simpson team, also +4 with 1 win. So you'd really think that if they want to get through as a next best qualifier in this section, the Simpson team's going to have to win and rattle up a bit of a margin. But equally then, for the Wendt team, a win here, they're through, and even a loss here with this big margin, even a close loss, you'd favour them to win the section because they've got such a good score difference, 23 shots to the good from their 2 wins so far.
And with the Amity playing shots like that, they're going to be hard to toss. Look at that wrong.
No.
Denise telling us it's a damp day in Christchurch. Perfect weather to watch bowls all day.
Oh, we're glad. Glad that you've enjoyed.
And getting into the evening now, it'll be 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Not a bad little club, Abbas. Good people from Mitchell Taylor. I used to play under 10s footy right next door at Clifton Park. And safe to say the 2 years of under 10s were the only 2 years of my footy career. Won a premiership, lost a grand final, and I was too scared to go into the packs, so chose tennis instead.
Nicholle saying, draw it, whatever hand you like. So the clouds come across and the breeze has just picked up again. Blowing out of the east, which is the right-hand side of your screen. And we did see yesterday afternoon as the green started to cool off and the pace went out of it a little bit that some players were able to adapt really, really well. And for others, it made them get, there was a little bit of frustration.
For
It's
sure.
a lovely bowl. It's building quite well for the team Wendt.
Denise has a glass of wine in hand. How did we guess? 5 o'clock somewhere, I did say, and it is 5 o'clock in New Zealand. It'll be 5 o'clock.
Not yet, it's 4:58.
Well, it's close enough. It's close enough to 5 o'clock here for many of our fans in attendance here at Broadbeach Bowls Club today. Great bowl.
Funky time.
So, Steph Funcke sits out the back bowl.
Still 1 down though, I'd say.
Yeah, it's going to be close though now. We'll see what Amity can do here. She's on a really good line, but might be running out of steam. Val's just going to go and adjust that camera. It does look like it's been bumped by one of the spectators walking past, which does happen. So Nicholle was just asking that one to settle.
It's run through by about 2.5 feet.
That ripping finish has gone away though now, Hollywood.
Yes.
It's not absolutely hammering home like it was in that middle session.
I think these girls have got the best of the conditions on this green. And this is very well played.
Amity.
Just going to slip through though. They're all predominantly using XGs.
No, we've got a great. So we've had seen a lot of different bowls being used up here today. So we'll let this bowl come to rest, and I'll let you know, Hollywood, what everybody's using. And everybody on the stream, a nice little straightener
nice
there.
little snick. Thank you very much.
And goes and sits on the front.
Well, that definitely looks like an arrow.
Yes, so you're exactly right. So Mel Allen, who we just saw, that's an Aero Optima, but in the Nicholle Wendt Victorian team, Marian Lister is using a light pink. It's almost looking white on our stream, but it is a light pink XG. Steph Funcke also using XGs, the purple speckle. Mel Allen has the blue Optimas, which is the shot bowl sitting on the front of the jack there. And Nicholle has a pink set, a bright pink set of Henselite Dreamline XGs. For the Tasmanian team, the lead Jean Carriage using Taylor SRV, Tracey Little using Aerodynamics, Amity's using Aero Optimas, and Ray using Taylor SRVs as well. So, there you go. That's all the bowls that are in use. As we saw,
An attacking bowl.
Ray have a bit of a go at that. And I don't blame her. They've got a good number at the back there.
It's a sneaky little breeze.
It's very lazy. It's going straight through, not going around us.
Don't tell me the fella from Jindabyne's getting cool.
Oh, is he?
I did throw the jacket on in the third session yesterday, and I did bring it today.
I think we're going to see some more aggression.
Yeah, so Ray, a really aggressive line here. How hard's it going to get down? Not hard enough. And Mel's just said, you draw it, either hand.
She doesn't have to do too much to beat a last bowl to really count.
Yeah, they're a bit more discursive there than I thought, Mel Allen and Nicholle. Just probably looking at what the percentages were.
Looking for the shot bowl, a second shot bowl.
Well, she's got it through the hole there.
Ooh. Let's see what happens now. Amity's back bowl.
1, 2, so 2 out. And then the front bowl of Nicholle. So that pink bowl at the bottom of the picture, and then the rainbow bowl of Amity at the back of the picture are the two that they're going to be determining between.
So, of course, this is timed at 2 hours, 15 minutes, these matches. 40 sections, 15 ends.
3.
Wow.
So
They take the lead.
Nice shot.
well, that discussion then, Hollywood, it obviously gave them time to assess, and, well, there might be more than one shot available with playing with a bit more weight, and good to see some positivity. And what makes that doubly surprising, though, is the previous end, to see her confident playing with weight, and then the last end where we both thought it was the best option, to see Nicholle Wendt play so conservatively.
Yeah, the previous end, I'm at a loss as to what she was trying to achieve there.
So 4-3, the score in favour of Nicholle Wendt's squad. Really interesting start. The first time in all of our fours matches that we haven't seen a massive score in the opening end, but got one here as the clouds start to sort of engulf. There's no shadow or anything to speak of here at the Broadbeach Bowls Club.
Absolutely no chance of any rain though either. It's just a higher cloud.
Just overcast.
It keeps those of us that are sitting here at the Bowls Australia card table just a little bit cool now as the breeze is getting up. Good view there of the
gentleman walking in front of our camera.
Well, that too, but also the...
Was that... It wasn't Paul Holschke, was it? No.
Also the bright strapping tape.
I think it might have been.
Actually, that might have been Paul.
He's just walking up the ramp behind us. I dare say it would be.
I'm going to go to the tape here because I've got this going. Oh, you're doing the same thing, Val. You let us know.
Oh, here's a great start.
Yeah, good lead battle so far. Yeah, Marian played two absolute crackers coming this direction.
No,
Jane
it was
did the
Paul.
same.
A man of the people.
It was Paul.
Being told by Big Rab, it's 6 a.m. in Scotland, 10 degrees and looks like rain. Thanks for the great coverage.
Well,
I'm sure.
Hopefully he's enjoying a morning in bed, just relaxing. Hopefully you don't have to go into work, have a day off and watch the final session of the AO and then catch up on the sessions that you might have missed overnight. Because my word, Big Rab, you are up way too early.
Half the day's gone. It's perfect time to be getting out of bed.
Are you an early riser, Hollywood?
I am normally, yes.
Okay. You, Nick?
Reluctantly. Reluctantly, but no, I've found that my alarm is 6:45 now every day.
That's not too bad.
So I'm out taking the dog for a bit of exercise, taking myself for a bit of exercise. But as we get into the cooler months, I'm less and less keen.
I could not imagine getting out of bed at 6:45 at Jindabyne and taking the dog for the walk. Thank goodness I've got cats.
Yeah. You don't walk your cats, Hollywood, like some of the other people?
We've got a nice enclosure in our back patio. We take Bandit out there most mornings so he can get a bit of sun. He sits there and meows until you finally let him out. He certainly lets us know.
I'm ready to go. Come on, Dad, let me out.
Just fill up my water and let me sit out there in the sun and bask.
We've seen a few bowls past the head here. It was Marian Lister who's done the best so far. Got two pretty close. That's not a bad effort there. Just slid under.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person. If I get a day off or I don't have anything booked in, I'm in bed until at least 10 a.m.
Oh, if my partner gets a day off, we get a day off together, yeah, it's very hard to get her out of the bed.
I've heard that about you, Michael.
Yeah, not an early morning person, although I started to try and do those 6 a.m. gym sessions, but it's not fun in winter. Couldn't imagine how it would be in Jindabyne.
All I can say is why?
Sucker for punishment.
Oh.
Ray Simpson urging this bowl on.
Amity Bickley is going to have a really pivotal part to play in this match. She's already flexed her muscle before. She's shown why she's one of the best up-and-coming juniors in this country.
Well, this is the line that we've been taking, so it'll be interesting to see how fast or far this comes back. It's still drawing plenty, just probably not turning as quickly.
Big Rab, he's starting work at 8 a.m, so in a couple of hours' time, and time for breakfast, but looking forward to the county match tomorrow. He's playing Highland versus Dundee.
Here's a lovely correction.
Yeah, she's showing a bit of class here, Amity. It's not number one, but it's a great home. Could well be second shot there. I'm just going to stand up if my calf lets me.
You would think so, depending on the lines, but that second white or pink bowl at the front could still be second shot.
Yeah, so certainly in the argument. So Nicholle went. I think she'll stay the back end and look to beat that last bowl of Amity's. That's the one that's holding them out of a few more.
Is this going to hold up long enough?
Well, it's close here, Hollywood. Doesn't really want the jack, though. Oh. Good effort. I was seeing Ray playing the forehand here. Might be looking to maybe just rake through the front. Pretty positive weight here, mate.
Yeah, she's certainly doesn't mind playing an attacking bowl. Oh, gets them both.
So what's that spilled out to?
And knocks, that'll be 2 up for Nicholle, I'd say. For Ray.
For Ray,
sorry.
yeah.
So what can the Aberfeldy product do?
Well, not much for it now. Stone cold draw on the backhand. Got a foot to draw it.
Doesn't have to drop a lot off the last. Just got to make sure that she's wide enough to get around that front bowl.
Yes.
Got the first half fairly well.
Mel's looking at it closely here.
Well, this is looking really promising.
She gets down to this bowl of Amity's and falls in. Oh, it's a great effort. Still favour the blue bowl at 9 o'clock. There is shot. And Ray Simpson, a chance to add on here.
Got to clear that front one.
And has done. And may have found the wrong hole there. One shot it is to Team Simpson.
So 4 apiece, one more Hollywood.
And they're even.
We've spent way too much time together this week.
Lucky you're off to Victoria for a well-earned break, Val. You've been mighty so far.
Oh, thank
Big
you.
campaign, 7 days of this already.
It's great fun.
What are your weekend plans, Michael Sorensen?
Well, I've got to be confirmed whether I've got tomorrow off or not. But Sunday I'm running the mixed pairs out of Musgrave Hills, the Australian Open mixed pairs. Tomorrow we're down a commentator, but Andrew assures me that the man of the people can step into the
man of the people.
Into the chair.
You're going to have to keep him
Holsky.
Tell me how many times he mentions Carlton. It'd be more than I mention Richmond.
Well, that's got to be difficult.
I didn't realise that I was doing it with Paul tomorrow. I might run into another injury between now and then.
I'll get a
ping the other calf.
Yeah.
We'll get a flat tyre on the on the bike, and
I might ping the vocal cords and put me out of action.
It's a very good start there.
Let's go to karaoke tonight with Hollywood and.
Oh God.
No, I'm not a karaoke singer.
I think there wouldn't be many quicker ways of emptying a room than having me or Hollywood get up and belt out "Born to Run" by Bruce Springsteen, let's say.
What a bowl. Oh, so unlucky.
Gee, this lead battle's hotting up here.
It certainly is.
Really enjoying watching these two go at it. Jean and Marian giving us a great show here. Last game of the afternoon.
I think Marian's just holding the points, but it's been a close match. Well, there's another good bowl.
Yeah, I think in a boxing terms, it'd be a points decision and potentially even a split decision.
Very concise instructions.
Yeah,
given out by Ray.
Yeah, Ray, crystal clear. She seems a real no-nonsense sort of a character, Ray Simpson. Very confident with what she's doing. And said, you get that front one, it'll come back to us.
It's a good effort.
Well, it's the right sort of weight to get a result. And now there's another one back there, you know, building up the head nicely. Nicholle Wendt's going to say, I need something behind, please.
Yes, as we said before, Jess Alvaro, she's watching on. She sent me a couple of messages just checking who actually replaced her in the team. It was Marian. So
it's a fair substitute
it's a
coming
fair
off
sub.
the bench.
Well, Jess made the quarters at the Vic Open in the singles. Pretty decent week for her.
Yeah, when she can get a run injury free, she's shown plenty of class. Has been a former representative player, and she carried me in the Club Tweed indoor Thursday night social a couple of years ago.
Oh, maybe it wasn't a replacement. I think it was just a non-confirmation. But Jess, what's supposed to be in this team? Let's just go with that. Really looking forward to seeing Jess up here next year. I'm sure she'll be back. Just make sure you rehab Miss Alvaro.
I'm guessing it's the knee.
Yep.
What's that, operation number 34 or something?
I think amputation's probably a good option for her at this point.
Oh, jeez.
Just chop the thing off. After 34 surgeries, you'd be tempted, wouldn't you?
No.
Angus,
Even then, probably not.
Angus Crichton, the rugby league player, he did that with his middle finger. They said, it's going to take lots of surgeries and lots of time and lots of money and lots of rehab. I'll just chop it off then.
A finger's a little different to a leg.
Yeah.
Could just imagine the look on Jess's face.
I've no doubt there'll be a text message coming in moments.
Yeah.
How dare you, Nick Hind?
Well, it's only about 24, operation 24 probably, but there's been a lot of issues with her knees, especially for such a young lady.
We'll see. Amity slid past with her first one. It was on a good... played some good positive weight. This is looking closer.
Oh, this is nice.
This is looking much closer. Hollywood.
Oh, don't find the hole.
Well.
Holes are made for bowls. And you don't have to be dead to be stiff. Pull out two there.
So, really interesting portion of this match. Sitting at even.
Oh, that's going to make things very difficult for them.
Yes, so that blue bowl there of Mel Allen parked in front of the jack. It's moved the second shot bowl behind the jack.
It's pretty much a one bowl target now. So.
Yeah. So even playing with weight, you've got to be pretty precise here.
Oh.
Do we see perhaps a just
I think
firm draw?
I think a forehand draw.
Yeah. Look to trail it. You can get off this wider blue bowl here if you're a little bit high.
That's where she's looking. She might be a bit too high. Here it comes.
Well, it's getting to the sun now.
Here it comes. Off the edge of that. Oh, she got too much of it.
Might be down to one, though. This is pretty. We've got a very good view here in front of the card table.
I'm thinking it might still be two. That back white one or pink one, I think may just beat Ray's last bowl.
Yeah, certainly on the picture it looks that way, but on this quarter angle, Val might give us the side-on shot here.
On a 45.
Yeah.
That comes in.
I'm thinking, oh, here's another great bowl. Have a look at that.
Well,
I reckon that'll be three now.
And nothing to attack here. Same shot here for Ray Simpson, looking to promote.
She's just got to find that gap between those two front blue bowls.
Yeah,
and she's looking for it, but I think she's going to be a little tight.
Well, it could be a good pick-up here. If you're Mel Allen, you're saying give us the same bowl, please.
Action replay.
Yes, Mel Allen's plonked the foot out there. Jack high on the backhand. Get to my toe and you will count. Nicholle Wendt.
It's another nice line.
Perhaps a fraction too much pace this time.
Oh, only just.
But 3 shots it is to Nicholle Wendt. 7 shots to 4.
Wow.
The Victorian team leads.
Very interesting. Played 6 here. Getting closer to that halfway point.
Ray showed her hand fairly early. She's not gonna die wondering. She's certainly gonna attack. And that's from the second up.
Gone 50 minutes in this contest of the 2 hours and 15.
Already.
Well, we're getting along at a better clip than we've seen in the morning's 2 games.
We are not mucking around on the mat.
And I think it shows the real professionalism of both these squads. Both this Victorian and this Tasmanian team have got some quality players who are showing their class. So as we watch the lead bowl there, Marian Lister coming down. She'd be an early favourite for your man of the match, player of the match, 3 points.
So far, yeah, she's been very impressive.
Players player. We'll be getting the Stein chained to her wrist this evening.
As long as it's not me. That's got to be a win.
I'm sure your arm could be twisted easily enough, Hollywood.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a couple of Steins.
Are you staying down here this evening, or is it back off home?
Home time. I'll pick my partner up. She finishes work at 7 o'clock tonight, so I'll pick her up on the way through. There's another great lead bowl. My goodness, she's playing very well.
Yeah, wherever that stops. Thank you very much.
I'd say they've been to the tent and bought a couple of shirts. They look very nice, those shirts.
They're the Victorian Open shirts.
Are they though?
Yes.
Really good. I like the colours.
Yeah, no, the Vic Open was a big hit. I was talking with Tony Sherwell, the CEO of Bowls Victoria, last night. And record fields held at Traralgon this year in March. I think 11 host clubs and something like 1,500 competitors at the Vic Open this year. It was a really big field.
Good on them. Here comes another good bowl. Yep. It's another counter.
Yeah, just slid under. Rob Taylor saying, great bowling, Marian. Well, you're exactly right, Rob. She's setting a really high standard for this Nicholle Wendt skipped Victorian team.
Just got to finish off a little more. It's on a great line. So shadow comes across the club pretty much now, engulfing the whole green.
And of course, everyone, make sure that you're staying on top of the Bowls Australia Facebook page and where you can see all of the results and the AO website, australianopen.bowls.com.au. Results, next best qualifiers, of course, the knockout draw of the men's fours. That has seen a lot of teams eliminated. A hell of a lot.
50% of them.
Or more than.
Well, it's remarkable how that works once you get to the knockout stages. Yeah. You lose half the teams every round, don't you?
Way more, because it started with 128 down to 32.
And then that snipped around to get shot.
That'd be dwindled to 16 by the end of the night. Can Clive Adams keep going?
This is Interesting to who actually got shot here. From the screen, it looks like the white ball still got shot, but
Looking over your left shoulder, Hollywood, I'm with you. I don't know about this.
oh, here's a very good ball.
Well, that turns the light blue out. Oh, no, it's rocked back in.
I still think that might be 2. 2 to the Victorians.
Yeah, so,
Amity's asking what type of weight am I using?
yeah, metre through was the quick call there from Ray Simpson.
It's on a very nice line.
Ray's interested. I'm interested too, Hollywood.
Something's going to happen. Oh, she's not going to miss it. Oh,
well,
my
she
goodness.
set her own bowl out at the back there.
Oh. Feel the pain.
Well, Nicholle went. She wants cover. The Victorian quartet could be 3 down at the back. If Amity Bickley can pick that jack up and trail it, could be 4 down at the back. Could be 5 down if she trails it and goes with it. So, has called Mel Allen and said, give me something back here, please.
Yeah, well, 2 shots on the head's a good pick-up for the moment. This has just got to stop. I don't think it will.
No.
Oh, we've got a free kick here. Big opportunity. She's
Amity Bickley. She is
going
on fire.
back to a draw type weight, but that's not a good line for a draw weight. That is their bowl coming up, though. Oh, my.
Well, probably didn't deserve to be shot and isn't. The white bowl of Marian Lister holding on. And as they cross over, Val.
Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting now. Ray Simpson, they need to just try and push as hard as they can, her team. And looking forward to seeing what they can do. But Nicholle Wendt and her squad, you're right, they are on song. But I feel like Amity Bickley is the wild card here. Because she has an ability to go up another gear when she wants to.
It's funny you talk about that, and there are players who you do see and you play with, and their upside, their ability to pull off those freaky shots is there, and they have just like an X factor that other players can't do. And we're watching Nicholle Wendt.
Oh, it's a very nice bowl.
2. Well, I expect Ray Simpson will be positive at this. They've got a few catches.
And that she is.
On the forehand. Close here.
Is it going to hold long enough? It's just going to slip under. Now,
well, there's
she
a huge
doesn't,
number at the back now.
She doesn't want to be dropping a 3 here because that will really open this game right up. And especially if Nicholle can draw another one here and really drive the nail into the coffin.
Well, the risk now too, if you're Ray Simpson, is that rainbow bowl on the tee of Amity Bickley's is their last real bowl in the head there.
Well, she's going for cover. She thinks 3's handy. Oh.
So
you've got to really weigh up what's the best way to go here.
Risk reward, yeah. I think if she's attacking, I'll prefer it on the backhand. But probably not so quick now.
She's got a little more cover on the forehand for her own bowl. It can go really ugly here on the backhand. I think she's gone back to a more draw weight.
Ray Simpson.
It's a pretty good line to get to the jack here.
She's not far off. Just going to cut under, but will it stay?
Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, no, it's fallen out.
Flopped out.
Well, Mel Allen was very quickly in there saying 1.
Yep.
Mind you, that was a great save.
Sensational from Ray Simpson.
Keeps him in the match.
8-4 is the score. That's after 7 ends. We're near the halfway point of this match. We've played just under an hour. So they are motoring through at the present.
Dave MacArthur, very tight game so far. You're not wrong, mate. And despite the 4-shot difference, it feels as though this Ray Simpson skip team could pick up a number at any minute.
Could burst the game right open.
Big chance there.
Just needs a little bit more out of a front. But Marian's just been peppering the jack.
Marian and Mel have made the knockout stages of the women's pairs. They'll play on Tuesday afternoon.
And she's loving this ring. She wants to take this home. Fabulous start.
I think a few of us would like to take this rink home, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Not that you're struggling for good greens at Helensvale.
No. Got our second undercover carpet green going in at the moment. Should be completed sometime in August.
How is the new carpet playing? You've had a
Nice.
few games on it?
Yeah, it's nice. Marian has this one line yet again. Oh, that's just pristine leading.
Nicholle Wendt must be so pleased.
Well, she's looking nice and relaxed. Probably like a duck on a pond. Underneath the water. The legs are going 100 mile an hour.
Just missed the line there.
She's not far off, Jean, but when you've got a lead that's playing as well and consistent as Marian is against you, it's hard to keep your positive attitude going. Just got to remember to keep it tight, help your team out, get them close.
Yeah, good covering bowl there. She finished towards the back of the rink.
Tracey's got this on a fairly good line. Going to need the jack. And has got not enough.
Well, all of a sudden, that last bowl of Steph Funcke comes in very handy. Just didn't quite get enough of the jack there.
No, it's only one down now.
But yes, you're exactly right, Hollywood has improved their position as that bowl, it's gone out of our camera shot, but it's parked up right at the back of the rink from Steph Funcke. And it's actually probably not a bad home because if there's any attack, I think that's the only place the jack's going to go.
And I think Nichole's seen that Ray likes to playing attacking games, so she's gone early. Like she's still got 2/3 outside the shot as well, so if they do get it out, it's not going to be too much pain. And yes, we are at it. Snick underneath there, and she's got the ball out. Oh,
well, gets rid of both those light pink bowls of Marian Lister.
One stayed live.
Well, gets rid of two of them out of the head at any rate. Val's given us the wide angle so we can see there what the situation is at the back of the rink. Thank you, Val.
You're welcome. Just had to change a couple of the batteries on the phones.
Oh, here's a nice bowl. Oh, that's just...
Well, that's just too good, isn't it?
That is just sensational.
What was the comment on that Nick Brett bowl? This is unbelievable. That's almost too good. So Amity's been told to have a rip at this. And I think it's the right decision.
Certainly not going to draw it.
No, 2 down. And Nicholle Wendt is asking for draw and cover out wide there, so don't cross the line. I think she's concerned that's the only place they're going to lose multiple shots is if the jack squeezes out to the right.
Well, just looking at that from our angle, the 45, you get onto the blue bowl on the edge, it could rip the other bowl out and the other one stay there. I mean, it looks like it could peel out both bowls and the third shot actually stay where it is.
Yeah, so just looking at the 45 view now, that's the target for Amity Bickley. She's having a rip again. A bit closer this time. Got it and killed.
And
Jack actually came forward there, which doesn't happen much. And guys, it's time for layer number 4 to come back on.
And with the respot rule, that goes back onto the 2 metre mark, and Marian still has shot.
I'm a big fan of the respot rule. Absolutely love it.
A lot of positives for it, and a few negatives as well.
I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think sometimes you got to break with tradition.
Oh, look, it adds another layer of tactical element, making sure that you've got control of the
100%.
tee. It means in time games like this that we can't be killing games for end after end after end and getting timed out. And also, we see bowls like that one of Marian, which, well, you thought it was out of the action and all of a sudden it's back in. So
Don't take away from the shot that Amity played. It was a brilliant shot.
well, here's a pretty good one too. From Nicholle Wendt.
They just have the answers at the moment.
So
Bit of movement behind the rink there. Ray Simpson just saying, come on, mate. What are you doing?
yeah,
There's a real lack of observation from that gentleman.
Yeah, and he had eyes for one thing. That's himself. Is this going to hold up? I don't think so. Get down to the shot bowl.
gets down to
Right.
the pink and falls in.
Yep, I
That
think
could
it's
be
made
very
shot.
close.
Or Mel says 1. Very interesting.
Yeah, I still like the light pink,
Yeah.
the whitish bowl. That has probably made second shot there, Ray Simpson. And so Mel Allen saying you can draw, finish under, get to the jack, get to the green. Bowl of Ray Simpson.
Lovely smooth delivery. Don't think you're going to have quite the weight this time, Nicholle.
Now, what does Ray go here? She's got second shot. Tricky one to draw. Does she have a run at the pink bowl, or is she going to...
Oh, I don't think she'd be game enough to go the bowl. Then again, she doesn't leave too many questions. Yep, she's running.
Amity said go for it. That's what she's done, Ray Simpson.
Oh, sick, can you get lucky?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
wow.
I called that early, didn't I?
I don't think the Victorians can believe what's just happened. She's netted a 1 there, and that is, well, buy yourself a lottery ticket or get a bird to do its you-know-what on your computer. If you just tuned in, I missed a lot of the start of the first end because a bird decided to excrete all over my laptop. I didn't see it happen either.
It must have been while we were having the magnificent lunch put on.
Yep, across the road.
Yes, Val and I have tried
I hobbled with Nick.
the little cafe over the street today. Had a nice, what did you have, an egg and bacon muffin?
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Only very light. You'll be stuffing your face in the Virgin Lounge all evening, won't you?
No, I won't get in. They don't let me in anymore. I'm not gold.
Okay, let's see if Jean can jump on top of this.
Well, they've got the mat back, and she's got her length. They've rolled it much shorter than what we've seen. The mat's still quite far away back, but the jack's right up the line now.
The way that Marian's been bowling, I don't think it's going to matter what length. As this one is making its way.
Well, there's the commentator's curse, a rare miss
It's still not that bad.
from Marian Lister. Yeah, she's only run through a metre and a bit. Up over 1,300 joining us here live on the Bowls Australia YouTube channel. Welcome to you wherever you're watching around Australia and around the world. Do let us know. The score is 5.
8-5. Oh no, don't tell me it's doing this again.
8-5. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, Val.
Be calm. Be calm, everyone.
Oh, Val, this computer might be going into the ocean presently. It is
Have a look at this
8-5.
for a correction.
And here is a correction from Marian Lister. What a bowl. What a bowler.
She's been leading sensationally. This has been the best leads performance all day. Mind you, we've only playing the 8th end.
This is the 9th end now.
9th end,
Yes.
because the scoreboard's not working.
I don't know. I don't understand why this is happening in the final session of every day.
The bird just wasn't happy with you.
That bird can go and get you know what.
Is this going to get up far enough? No, not quite.
Pulled up magic meter.
Doesn't need a lot more.
You'll see here Steph Funcke.
Let's get funky with it.
Yes, well, she's on a pretty funky line here.
Hell yeah.
And has drawn second shot. 2.5 foot short. Got me out of my chair, but largely just stretched the wound more than anything else.
I'll have a scoreboard with you presently.
So Val at least knows what he's doing here with the replacement scoreboard.
Tracey changing hands. Oh, and it's missed the line. That side of the green has been always drawable. It just draws a lot on that side of the green.
So Steph looking to add a couple of feet.
It's looking good to there. Oh, very well played.
Little promotion.
Making it look easy.
And making 3. Probably does open up access to the jack, though, for Amity Bickley here.
Should have it on your screen there. There is the scoreboard.
Down on the bottom left now.
We almost got through the entire day.
Robin Williams, no, not that one, commenting, thank you, you're both doing a great job. Watching from Yungaburra in the Atherton Tablelands. You ever been up that way, Hollywood?
I have indeed. It's beautiful up there when it's not raining.
Yeah, inland from Cairns and Port Douglas and the like. In northern Queensland. Amity needs to just adjust her line of
I think
fraction
she
here.
might have done this very well. It's travelling good.
See how
This
it
is coming
finishes.
in nice.
Well, more balloon juice there. Found the air. Found the gap. Could have sat either of those bowls, Hollywood, and got a result.
Gave it a chance. That's all she could do. This looks like it's gonna might need a little bit more. It's still going.
Well, it's in.
And it's not made the shot any easier.
So, Mel Allen playing some telling bowls here as well. And as the players swap over, the pressure is again on Ray Simpson, Michael Sorensen.
It certainly is. Let's see what she can do this time. I think that's still a shot. I mean, there's a couple there that she can land on now.
Well, everything on the back end, it's already in the count pretty well.
Correct.
So, doesn't matter whether she promotes it closer, so long as she can get through it. She's playing a weight to do that.
Got to get a result now.
Has done.
And
done it
has
well.
played that extremely well. Keeps her team in the contest.
So, Mel Allen talking in Braille there. She's got some very visual clues. About the shot she's asking skipper Nicholle Wendt to play. Backhand with a foot of weight. Draw it off. I'll trail the jack. Can get a result turning that purple bowl. Ray's going to come down and have a look here because she's got one, but it's a lonely one.
Well, the way that ocean side of the green turns, I don't think there's any fears if she takes the right line of it coming back. Plenty of draw on the ocean side of the green, which is left side of the screen as we're looking at it. And that's exactly what she's going to do. That's a fairly tightish line.
Well, gets that white ball at the back. Oh,
That's a bit quick.
just a hair too quick there to sit and stay. Now, Nicholle Wendt, there is a little hole there through the forehand if she wants to play positive for the jack.
I think she'll just try and play up on the back end there. If she gets a bit of the jack straight down the line, it's going to be good for her. If she sits a shot bowl, it's going to be good for her as well. So I'd say it's just a confident play on the back end.
Yeah, so Nicholle just taking her time here. Got it away nicely. Wants it to hold.
Oh, it'll hold. Wants to get down.
Didn't get anything.
No.
So
It's probably a bit more weight than what she needed to play.
that's one. They peg it back in singles at the moment. 8-6 is the score. Ray Simpson and her team win multiple ends in a row for the first time in this match. Plenty of time to go.
Gus McIsaac on the stream telling us that Mel also designed the Vic Open shirts. So more than just a talented bowler.
That's a nice feather in your cap.
Yeah.
I suppose Andrew Howie designed our Australian Open shirts again this year.
I did
They
the
look-
BPL ones.
They look rather smart.
Ah. You're a man of many talents too, Valfebo.
It's good fun, actually. Well, no, they're coming. They haven't been released yet.
Oh.
Oh, the new ones.
The new ones.
Oh, ripper.
Can you drop any hints? Is there a big reveal?
Nah, nothing. You'll have to wait and see.
I've actually got to switch my allegiances this year from my old club at Pine Rivers now to Helensvale.
Oh, you need to go and buy Gold Coast Hawks
Yeah,
merch, do you, Hollywood?
I'm sure you get it for free, Hollywood. Surely.
Man of your standing.
Got to give it to Hollywood for free.
Here we go again.
Oh, getting a clap,
A machine.
and rightly so.
Ray really needs a little bit out of the front two, Jean and Trace. Mind you, Tracy's been under a fair bit of pressure when she's jumped on the mat. Marian has just owned this rink so far. That's handy. It's usable. Oh, nice run to Jack High. Wow, look at that turn. She's looking at it as though she might be a bit tight, and she is.
So as the heat ties down and afternoon turns to early evening here at Broadbeach Bowls Club, we've got a ripping contest here. 6 shots to Ray Simpson, 8 shots to Nicholle Wendt.
Is that scoreboard still playing up well?
No, that's just user error.
I tried to cover for you, mate. There's the jack.
Where is it? There it is.
Well, that's interesting. I'd say that the front bowl would be shot now.
Certainly looks that way. We've got a pretty good viewpoint here when they play the shorter lengths going in this direction.
Steph's been playing very consistently as well.
So Val's about ready to get a sign made up.
On air. Just need one of those on-air flashing signs.
Well, Paul Holschke's been making deals left, right and centre with people that are making lights. So I think we actually do need to get an on-air one, because this is that. How you can't see that.
Oh, it just slipped through. That missed the line, but nearly got a good result. Here we go, Steph. Only has to add 2 feet to her last.
I've made up a sign that we can
Nick, you can't be that aggressive.
show to people. Well, I've been talking about
There's
electric.
a 4-letter word that you just cannot use.
I've been talking about electric dog collars for a few days. Maybe we should give those out to fans who. Look, they're interested. They want to know what's going on,
and that's great. But like, yeah, it is good that they're showing an interest. It's exactly what you want. But when you're on air, you're on air.
Now, as this jack's moved out wider, we're seeing the back bowl there, the purple bowl of Steph Funcke, her last bowl, is something that I'm
It'll be shot.
interested in. Yeah, I think it's shot now.
But he's just got to make that weight correction. The line is very good. Here it comes. I think we might be looking at shot bowl now.
Yeah, Ray was really happy with that a long way out. Yeah, gives a little salute. Thank you very much, Amity Bickley.
This will be the first time, if nothing happens here, that she's walked to the head holding shot. She goes down to haunches with a bit of a coughing attack.
Very interested to see where this one goes.
And
Just be a bit quick, is it?
yeah, Nicholle Wendt was urging that one down, and it's actually, Nicolle's just jumped in the road there, but it's actually touched the back purple bowl in that traffic light there, and then rocked backwards, onto Amity Bickley's shot bowl and laid that one down as well. So it's improving. It's improving the head there a little bit. A bowl lying down is always a little bit hard to get out, Michael.
Correct. But Ray will be just looking to try and add another and bring the scores back to 8-all. This is well pointed.
It's coming. Like so many times they're well pointed, but they just don't get the required result.
Yeah, only just a bowl or so heavy there.
Oh, the inside half of the bowl rather than the outside half of the bowl, and it was another counter.
Yeah, Amity was out of shot there, but she was urging that one just to ease up a fraction.
52 minutes to go, gentlemen. 5 ends to play after this. Will we? I think we should get there.
Well,
At a similar run rate before.
Just pulled up agonisingly short.
that's made it a little bit tricky. Amity's face was a little bit of a grimace there because she knows that's a chance of being chipped in if Ray Simpson is a little bit wide. So expect that she'll play this a little bit tighter and probably subtract a foot of weight, looking to get a front toucher rather than get around and rest off her own bowl at the back.
It's looking interesting. Oh, you don't want to be too hard. going to come up and have a look. She's not sure of the call.
Well, I think it was a pretty positive call because
I think so.
the one bowl of Amity Bickley is sitting there as shot, but if you can get the outside edge of it, the left-hand edge as you're looking on our screen here, viewers, chip that across. You might sit and stay for 3.
3/4 of the bowl and stay.
Yeah.
It looks like it'd be a nice 3, and it would be a mini break.
And playing the weight to do that, you've also got opportunities to use that pink bowl. Yeah.
Correct.
So
she can afford to play 3 or 4 feet away here.
Yeah, I think Mel's called a pretty good game so far here.
Well, I don't mind the line.
Mel's having a really good look at this early.
It's close. Oh, it's real close.
Didn't quite get it firm enough. Rocked it up, rocked it over.
So one more to Ray Simpson and her team. They are 1 behind, 5 ends to go. They've won the last 3. Michael Sorensen and Nick Hind. This is going right down to the wire, it seems. 11. We've got 49 minutes. There shouldn't be any sort of troubles of getting there.
It's been a very, very tightly fought competition. Both teams desperate for the win.
Of course, men's fours is in its knockout round at the moment. Looking forward to checking those results out. Final 32 will be dwindled all the way down to 16 after starting the day with 128 competitors or teams. See if I can bring you any results so far, if anything has come through.
It's not a bad start there.
Yeah, I was about to say to you, Gene, you've been calling for it, Hollywood. She's due.
She's just got to tighten up that little bit because Marian has been exceptional.
Not one result has come through as of yet from the men's fours.
Well, hardly surprising.
Well, they could finish. They don't actually have to play out all the allotment events, so seems like all 16 matches are quite close.
Still, though, if they'll be running a similar pace to us here, we're on end 11. You know, you need to be 16 shots in front at that stage to call it off. Or, sorry, more than 16 shots. You need to be 32 shots in front.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Have you ever done that?
Not been 32 in front, no.
That's a very good bowl.
Well, you've been calling for her to lift a bit, Hollywood, and she's lifted. She's heard you. She's responding.
Just going to make the game that much better.
Joy Voss saying, keep going, Team Simpson. Go Tasmania.
They're fighting hard. It's Marian.
Grabs the jack.
Straight back to Jean's bowl there. But again, Jean's bowl were a lot tighter into the head this time, so probably deserved a little bit of luck there.
So we'll see what Tracey Little can do. That's going to get down nicely here, Hollywood.
That's very good.
It's a great home. Yeah, a little bit of protection if the bowl, if the jack, does get trailed here by Steph Funcke.
She might have just overplayed it, but if she hasn't, that was a very good attempt.
That's the track. Probably just a hair quick. But that's the sort of track to play. I know she's finished a good metre across from the centre line, but to pop the jack through or to pop the shot bowl out, that's the sort of line you need. As we see Tracey Little on a good track again here.
Oh, just a little bit closer.
There you go.
If I had $1 for every pun Hollywood's made this week, I would be a very, very wealthy man. I'd be flying my own private jet home tonight.
Just going to slip under, I think.
Yeah, more aggressive line there from Steph.
Wait for it.
Didn't get a result, but probably 4 shots here at the moment to the Tasmanian foursome.
It's pressure back on Nicholle for the first time in quite a while.
Yeah, Amity urging that one to settle.
It's not going to be all that bad, though. Splits those 2 bowls up at the back. Not that I would think that they'll be using that type of weight now.
Well, 4 down really needs something in the head to cut things down.
Travelling along a little bit as well.
Yeah, this shorter length that's been elected by Marian Lister.
Sometimes it's all it takes, though. We see it's more prevalent in singles when it's mano-a-mano, but those changes in lengths can often stunt the rhythm of so many bowlers.
Well, Jean got to set the length and she played very well to it. And there's another one that's going to definitely have brought all of them into the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots we reckon it is to Team Simpson.
Trying to remain calm at the head, not put any tension into Mel's delivery. It's fairly well pointed. This one is going to be close. What can Mel do?
She can make a mighty fine fist of it.
You don't have to be dead to be stiff, do you?
Well, got a little bit unlucky there. Just got the wrong edge. I favour that bowl's not even going to cut things down, Hollywood.
No.
I think it's still going to be 5 shots.
Still looks like 5.
Which would be a momentous pickup, considering they've been down this whole match. They have not led at all, apart from after the first 10 when they took a 1.
And the worst thing about it is it's actually made some holes.
Yes.
Whereas before there was a nice solid pack of bowls to land on. Oh.
Ray Simpson doesn't want the jack. Falls through.
And well left alone in the end.
Good miss.
Now that one might be in.
I think that's
could be
6.
And Nicholle went strides down to the mat, knowing full well what she has to do here because this could be catastrophic.
I'm backing her to cut it down significantly with her first
I'm
bowl
glad
here.
you made the commentator's curse call, not me. She has been playing quite well.
It's a pretty tight line.
She got the speed, no. Oh, it didn't come out of the hand as well as they have been.
Well, you're exactly right, Hollywood. Commentator's curse.
Good wide line is probably needed here, but she's playing tight.
Yeah,
Just got to make it to that dark bowl at the front.
that'll count.
Well,
You've just got to back yourself to draw and cut it down here.
correct.
She just has to, because otherwise they could be on the end of a huge deficit with just 4 ends to play after this. Nicholle Wendt. This is big.
Well, this one came out better.
She's arriving.
Probably too much better. She turned her back pretty quickly on that.
Oh no, what is the result here? Mel Allen doesn't mind it. Will it sit? It's gone through everything. That's inconsequential. Is that a 7?
Hollywood thinks it's 7. Mel counting them up. Amity's counting it. Shoes and socks might be coming off here.
Mine are already off.
That is... I don't know whether that was a 6
7.
or a 7. It was a 7. I saw a thumb as well from Amity, but my word, 7th heaven for Ray Simpson and her combatants. They lead at 14-8. And more importantly, they lead it for the first time.
Those 2 lead bowls.
Sets it up, doesn't it?
Wow. A 7, gentlemen. That's the biggest score we've seen all week. That's like gold.
Now, to make the 7 count, you've got to win this very next end.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. Well, if they do, that'll put them 7 in front, which would be just monumental. This is something out of nowhere. They had won just 3 ends to go down 8-4 after 7. Now, after 11, they lead 14-8.
I've called for it to tighten up, and wow.
Right on the money.
So, yes, just slipped past. There's maybe 2 inches between Jack and Bowl there.
Here comes another absolute cracker from Marian. Oh, it's just gone the wrong way this time.
Well, when your luck's out, your luck is out.
Gary Ellis just asking why there's no women's fours.
Oh, can I answer that, Val? I know.
Why?
Because the sections haven't been finished yet.
Yeah, this is the sectional round, Gary. Knockouts haven't started yet. Men's fours have, but women's fours, not just yet.
Finally, a question asked in the chat that I actually know the answer to. Yeah, so this is round 3, women's fours. The sectional play is today. Following the conclusion of today's 3rd round match, the 40 section winners and the 24 next best qualifiers will progress to the knockout phase.
It's great leading. Now, Tracey can shore this up by getting to either of those 2 pinkish bowls or to the shop bowl.
Yeah, they've really hit their straps here, the Tassie girls, in the last few ends.
And
everything's going
now
their
they're
way.
getting all the results.
And look, when you're on, you're on. Big wall to run into now.
Little groan there, Nick. The calf's not pinged again, is it?
Here we go. We're close.
Oh, leave it alone.
So
No, it's just getting towards the end of the day, Val.
Yep.
I'm thinking about what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the evening, how I'm going to get back to my lodgings.
So this match has gone completely on its head. It came out of absolutely nowhere. They'd won 3 ends in a row, but they'd only scored in singles, only one multiple before the last end for Ray Simpson's team.
The thing was, Ray was down on those ends and converted them. All of a sudden, the fronts started to fire for Ray, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, 7 shots.
Now, hearing rumours that the defending men's force champions are out. They are. Damien Delgado, Ben Hubber, Rob McMullen, and Cody Packer have defeated Barry Lester, Corey Wedlock, Aaron Tees, and Aaron Sheriff 19-6. Wow.
Well,
upset and a half.
I was going to say, you could have won a house off me if you'd told me that was going to happen today. I'm down another one.
That's the first result that has come through in the round of 32. So the Cody Packer skip team through to the round of 16.
Not a bad rink, just the same.
No, not at all. Para Jackaroo, Rob McMullen, and Hubber pretty good as well. Actually knocked out his pairs teammate in Barry Lester. And then Cody Packer, what a superstar.
Well, important bowl here for Amity. You just need to get past there because all of a sudden there was a couple of seconds for the Victorian quartet.
Nothing to lose by reaching here.
Yeah, if Mel can sit that dark bowl through, that's next to the jack.
And it's fairly well pointed. Well, it's going to take off at the end again. Well, it didn't have the weight that I thought it might have had. Well, that hasn't made the job any easier.
Well, we'll see what Nicholle Wendt wants to do there, but for Ray Simpson here, little backhand touch on the jack maybe. Just clean it up a little bit. Trail's okay. As we see a number of refreshments going past our camera. Hollywood, does that make you think of something?
Salivating.
It's a Friday. The Broncos playing tonight, Hollywood?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they are. Friday night footy.
Who would have thought Brisbane Broncos on a Friday night?
I wouldn't call it.
Who'd have guessed it?
Why do they call NRL footy?
Oh, they're entitled to call it whatever they like.
No, I know, but I just ask because they barely use their feet.
They run on them?
Have you not seen some of the brilliant goal kicking? Adam Reynolds from the sideline for the win, Hollywood.
Still a few weeks off there.
Kick off the
Can't wait
ground.
to get him back.
See the one that was knocked out?
No, that's Walshy. He's not back this week either.
Well, I'm not surprised. The guy became airborne.
Oh, he did.
That was disgraceful.
Sickening, actually. Here we go.
Oh, that was the positive sort of reaching weight we were talking about.
So Nicholle Wendt she's got to be brilliant with her last.
Well, it's currently only one shot to Team Simpson, but one shot at this point
One is
stretches the lead to 7.
One really makes that 7 and 8, obviously.
Yeah.
But in real terms, probably even more.
Well, the bigger thing is that they're running out of ends.
Correct.
There's not a lot of time to catch up here, but there is a chance for a 4 here. I mean, Nicholle Wendt, if she can plant the blue bowl that's on the line through the dark bowl, which is the shot, and stay, she can make a 4. Good positive weight again.
I think it's a bit wide. It is. Well, they capitalise on the 7. Takes the score along to 15-8, and a very, very tough assignment now.
This is going to take a minor miracle for this Victorian team to come back from now. This has been something absolutely special.
Especially now that the
5 ends in a row.
Team Simpson's front are really starting to fire.
Yeah, seeing a lot more from Tracey Little, a lot more from Jean Claridge. They're making some valuable contributions, and it's come with the controlling of the mat, controlling of the length, and having better outcomes with bowls in the head.
Well, the difference is when Ray's been in trouble, she's been able to convert or save.
Look at that.
And there's another great start.
She's finding some range here, Michael Sorensen. Now, onto the live ladder. We don't know what's going on in the Barling skipped team. That was also 1 and 1 plus 4. But currently, as it stands, plus 7. That would have, if the game was to finish now, Ray Simpson's team would be 2 wins plus 11. You'd think, with 24 next best qualifiers,
You think that gets you through.
that would get you through.
So they now have to start pumping out these results. Pumping out these heads.
Whereas for the Nicholle Wendt skip team, still 2 wins, but they're plus 23 already, so they would drop to plus 16 currently, and that would have them winning the section.
So they don't want to lose by any more. If they gain a couple of shots here and there, fantastic result. But if not,
Well, a 10-shot defeat would guarantee, or a 10-shot win would jump Team Simpson over Team Wendt.
well, we don't know what's happening in the other match either.
No, but just,
Because Borton, Swanson, Griffiths and Barling, they could be on for a big victory as well. So this is slowly becoming unstuck for this Victorian outfit. That 7 could be huge.
Ray Simpson urging the bowl down. She understands that this is a really important phase of this contest and wants to get as many shots up as possible because, as we know, shots up are going to come into it for next best qualifiers. They're going to come into it for section winners.
Let alone for the section win here.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. If they win by 10 shots, that jumps them above the team Wendt. That gives them a chance to win the section. Great bowl there.
So Team Wendt's on 23, did you say?
Yes.
And Team Simpson's on how many?
4, plus 4.
Correct.
So I've done my maths. I'm pretty good at these at tournaments. You know, when you need to know exactly what your margins are to run sixth, you know, it's very important. Need to win the last game plus 34.
Well, that shot that Steph just put in there is massive for their side.
Yeah, cuts out a world of pain. It was 3 shots we liked prior to that to Team Simpson. Steph's on a pretty handy line again here. Gets down to her own bowl.
Doesn't want the jack.
So plenty of time, too, to complete these last few ends. She got the jack. Take this wider shot out as well.
As the jack's hidden behind our scoreboard.
That
go to the back of the rink.
That was kind of careless. Very good bowl, but yeah.
Amity Bickley, what has she got? Not enough.
Nice speed.
Good weight. Mel Allen.
Really needs to wrestle this shot back for their side.
Tomorrow, women's singles action knockout stages here from the Broadbeach Bowls Club. Sunday, I believe, out at Helensvale.
Wow, left that one really short.
Another result coming through from the men's fours. Garrick, Nelson and Nelson. That is a very good team. They defeat Downey, Cairns, Birch and Downey 28-10. They are through to the round of 16. They could be up against McShane, Clark, Baker and Twist, which would be a tantalising matchup.
Great team. Jack McShane, of course, who's been Junior Bowler of the Year. And
Joey Clark, two-time under-18 champion. He and Kate Arjun-Bodum both won the 2021 and 2 under-18s. Very impressive. Jack McShane led him early in that final. Took a gallant effort from Joey Clark to get it done, but McShane's also an Australian Open champion, or sorry, an Australian Championships champion. I believe it was the men's pairs the night that Matt Lucas decided he wanted to continue to kill ends with Chris Lalive. 7 times he killed that final end.
I'm sure you had a lovely time out here till midnight.
I wasn't on the stream that night. It was Clive and Locke, but I was starting to feel really sick that night. Really wasn't feeling well. And then being outside waiting for them to finish so I could help pack up. My word, that did a number on me. I could barely walk the next morning.
That's not good.
Yeah, it was at Avani the whole day, just sleeping.
We've seen Ray Simpson just hang out wide there. One shot definitely to Team Simpson.
Nicholle has to fashion a shot here somewhere.
Yes.
To stop the flow and put them back in front for the section. Not that they're behind in the section just yet, but
they need to give every single chance, Hollywood. You're right.
They need to steady the ship here, knowing that they can afford to lose by 9 and still win the section, depending on results on the other green, but I think they're pretty clear.
So, this is...
Nice line here. Find that hole.
It's a clear road.
Oh, that hole wasn't made for a bolt.
No, but that is their bowl, I think.
Yes,
I think it is.
Mel Allen's blue bowl that's been bumped up.
But now, so 1 bowl each to come, 2 ends to go. Ray Simpson, she'll be aware that they need to pile on as many shots as they possibly can to try and ensure their chance of getting through here as the next best qualifier.
Or potentially a section winner, Val. I mean,
possibly. It could happen.
It's brought so many more permutations into it.
And look, there is a chance that 3 teams from one section can get through.
It's rare, but it does happen, yes.
Because if you're 2 wins and 1 loss, you still count as a next best qualifier. You can have a better record than a lot of second place teams.
Correct.
It does happen.
How's this looking? Is she going to wriggle her way through there somehow?
Oh, got a rub.
Well, that's very clever.
Oh, you're joking.
And it may have just gone in.
The look on her face then was precious.
It may have actually... Did it go in for shot?
I think that's 2.
Yeah, I like it for 2 from here.
So that puts it to a 9-shot game, which means that Nicholle, Wendt and co. will have to score in the penultimate end. If she can't score here, you know, they're on the cusp of a remarkable victory. And if you, look at the ends that they've scored in. They've got a 1, a 2, a 1, 1, 1, 1, 7, and 1. It's all been 1s and 2s, but that's 7.
Well, game-changing, isn't it?
And at that time of the game, too. I mean, it's... If you drop it early, you're a chance of getting it back. But when you drop it late,
they hadn't
not
led
ideal.
In 10 ends. This has been something special. But not over yet. Nicholle Wendt.
Well, she's standing up on the mat. Mel Allen is having a long discussion about how do we get to this? How do we get something out of this end?
I mean, she's just got to draw it cold on the forehand. She's capable.
Oh, showed plenty today. So, Nicholle Wendt.
Huge bowl.
It's down on a fairly tight line. She's got to clear that front one. Underneath even.
She got underneath and just trickled through. So that is another 2.
Wow.
And the match, if they don't score here, Simpson and Nicholle Wendt and co. They are done. They lose, but they might still get through.
Is it up and back?
2 ends to go, yeah, mate.
And what's the time limit?
We're plenty of time. Still got 24 minutes. There is more than enough time. So time won't be an issue. They have gone through at a rate of knots here, much quicker than our first 2 matches, that's for sure. I reckon we'll actually be done before.
We could be one of the earlier ones off.
Yeah. It hasn't happened all day, but we could be on.
That's Friday night. You'd appreciate an early mark. Val?
I'm all right. My flight's at 8:55, so I got plenty of time. Well, I hope I got plenty of time. Get the wrap done and stay tuned to Bowls Australia's social media channels, of course, to get the full wrap-up of the day. So, Mel Allen standing up at the skips and at the head, just while Nicholle Wendt just takes a quick comfort stop.
It's incredible how the lead dictates the game.
Well, you said it, Hollywood. You said that she has to lift, and she has. And look at the result.
Again, Marian's in the area.
Gentlemen, who would you say has been the most impressive of this contest? Because there's been a few that have lifted and ebbed and flowed, but who's been the most consistent, the one that you can say has safely won this match for either team? At the moment, it looks like it's going to be the Tassie combo.
Oh, I think Ray Simpson, she's turned a lot of very ugly heads and converted and then saved as well. She's played an awesome game of skips bowls. And if there was a 3-2-1, she'd get the 3-2 would go to Marian, and other than that,
one probably Jean Clark with Jean Claridge with how she's
come good
at the end of the game. But I agree with you, Michael. I think Ray Simpson has shown a lot of composure. They were in some tricky situations early on, and through a little bit of good luck, but also a lot of good management, has steered this side and led like a true leader.
She's remained very positive the whole way through.
But we know Nicholle Wendt has an abundance of quality. We know how good she is, and we know that she can also still turn this. Just needs her front 3 to dominate.
It's a two-end shootout, really.
Yep.
For possibly the section, not knowing where the other team's playing and the score lines in that team and that game. And there's another nice ball. That'd be close to 2.
Well, yes, I mean, for Team Wendt, if you can pick up a number here, a multiple, a 2 or a 3, you give yourself still only a scrap of a chance, but you're in with a puncher's chance still of winning this game and confirming your place in the next section. Michael Sorensen's just looking over his shoulder here. There's a few who are getting a little bit rowdy early on here. It's 25 past 4.
Getting right into the game. Someone's having a good shot or two on another rink.
Another team through to the round of 16 in the men's fours. Collaros, Jacques, Ahoy and Laguza all through. 3 results determined already in the men's fours to get through to the round of 16.
Here's a big bowl.
Amity Bickley.
Wow. Oh, just slipped under Amity.
Slipped through as well. So Mel Allen has been conversing with Nicholle Wendt, the 3rd and 4th.
Could we see another twist in the tail?
Wouldn't bet against it. Just a few bowls left in this end.
He's your mate.
Who's my mate?
The bird.
Don't even think about coming near me. If that bird makes any stride, I will get up off my chair and shoo.
We had to shoo them off the cameras yesterday afternoon, Hollywood. There was a few perched up on the camera
really?
right in front of us, yes.
Mal Allen.
Oh, and here's another one coming into the head.
Allen, that's good.
That's 3.
And chasing a bird's eye view it was of the contest.
Got a little gentleman sitting right behind us who's actually shooed the birds away.
Good.
He's a good man.
This is on a very good line.
Amity.
Amity Bickley.
Have you got the runs, Amity? Yes.
And do you just sit this bowl away?
That is, I would imagine, very close to the shot.
Yeah, Ray put a finger up very confidently there, Hollywood.
Mel Allen.
Trying to wrestle the shot back for her side.
As the lights come on here.
Oh, has she sent this?
At
Don't think so.
No, it had to be up there.
Didn't get the weight. Okay. Skips turns. Ray Simpson, Nicholle Wendt. Tasmania versus Victoria. Very, very, very precarious situation.
It's very tense now. Hard to say who's got actual shot there, but I think the Tasmanian quartet have got it with Amity's last bowl. Ray can really drive the nail in here. Here it comes.
Ray Simpson.
Oh, just get down inside these. This is a great bowl. Oh, that is a fabulous bowl.
That's the one. And she's got the parochial fans on the balcony and terrace here at Broadbeach. They're appreciating her work.
Oh, goodness me, they're drinking cans of rum. No wonder that's so noisy up there.
Jealous, mate?
I don't think that is rum.
Well,
It's the theatre of the mind, Val.
Ah, okay.
tell you what.
Nicholle
No, that's
Wendt.
going to turn hard now.
Well, they're holding 2 here.
We do like 2 shots for Team Simpson.
Well, that gets them the win. They're already ahead by 9. They win the end, they win the match.
Well,
One
they've
end
still
to play.
got 2 more in, so.
Yeah. Sorry, this is the penultimate end. This is end 14, sorry.
Yes, if they're in front by 9, we'll have to update that scoreboard to say in front by 9, Val.
We will.
Oh, and she's dropped another one in there.
Ray.
except that may be a good bad bowl. I mean, that's set up a nice little ledge.
Sorry, Mark. Yes, we do apologise. The scoreboard's just been playing funny buggers with us.
She's going to get back.
Well, it's getting there now.
But it's not doing enough, and Ray Simpson and co.
Again, Ray Simpson has been clutch.
They are going to win this match. Now it's got to be determined by how much. They're 9 ahead. That's going to extend to at least 11, which on a live total puts them ahead in the section, Nick Hind.
Yeah, 2 shots, so Amity's doing the measuring here.
Only the 2, I think. Yep, just the 2.
2, but on a live score, their 7th end on the bounce sees them lead it by 11 shots, which, Nick Hind, do the maths for me, my friend. Is it enough?
Yes. Yes, that puts them in front in the section. That will have them at plus 15. This is Team Simpson. Will be plus 15 with this win.
I'm going to go check on what's happening in the other rink. See if I can get a score update.
Val Febo's going to see if we can find out what's going on in the other rink, because this section may well be determined. As we saw yesterday afternoon with Jared Davies' game, it may be determining who goes through. And this end.
This end is so important for both sides. If the Victorian team can score a 2 on this end, they may wrestle that top spot back. So it's all to play for. As Jean's put in another very steady lead bowl.
She's finished well, Michael.
Oh,
She's finished
she
so well. As soon as you called for her to lift, she has lifted. So I don't know how the artificial devices policy works. If she's got an earpiece tuning into RINKSIDE Live, but has come really good, having control of the length, having control of the mat, and has found her range sensationally. As this green's just lost that real sheen from the middle of the day.
Here's another good bowl. Let's see if Marian can finish it off. She's had such a top game herself.
So Val's back from...
Is this going to get down in time? It's trying.
So Val's just got back from his explorations over on rink 3, on green 3.
I couldn't see much. I saw it was 11-8 in someone's favour.
Well, that's not going to be enough to help anybody in the section.
Which won't be enough, no, on even if it is the Victorians. You know, that'll put them to plus 7, so that even the win puts them down a spot.
Well, that's another good bowl. Yeah, Tasmanians have come home with a full sail.
We're seeing a big finish here. The Tasmanian quartet. And there's
they can't afford to drop any more here, the Victorians.
No.
They really can't. They have to win this end. Doesn't matter by how much. They just have got to win it, because this 11 puts them in second position behind Bickley, Claridge, Little and Simpson. So what's the maths here for them? If they can get it to 9...
Yep, the Victorians need to get a 2 on this end, and they'll win the sectioning. And any score for the Tasmanians, and they go through.
Yep. A one down, or any score for Tasmania, yep. And they will go through to the knockout stages, we believe. That something drastic could happen on the other rink.
You know, I don't see there being enough margin. There's not going to be enough time for enough margin on the other rink.
11 minutes left.
That's just made the whole thing so much harder.
Ray Simpson looks pretty relaxed out there at the moment.
Well,
she's enjoying herself.
I was just saying there's some big smiles here from the Tassie trio that have been down to our right-hand side. Amity Bickley's delivering.
Well, they've pulled something absolutely remarkable
Certainly pulled a wabbit out of the hat.
Here's Amity Bickley. She's
look
showing
at
some
this.
class at the end here.
And
How's it look at the back? There's still an opportunity at the back for the Victorians there. They've got the two best bowls at the back. You would think that you'd be playing for some kind of contact there, wouldn't you? Because that shot bowl's not far off the jack.
Yeah, a kill or bumping the...
She's
shot
playing
ball
a
to the back
very
of the ring.
attacking line. Hey, this game's not over just yet.
it's coming. Not enough.
But
there's bowls at the back now.
I think that's a very good option for the Victorian team.
Turley, Ingham, Wilson and Forsyth are through to the round of 16 of the men's fours. Back here, and Amity Bickley looking to add another to the count here and try and inflict more pain.
Don't open that target up. Well, it's not too bad.
Well,
Still
covers-
no different to before, but the jack could move in a different way now.
It does cover the jack going to the blue bowl there at
Still got to
5
arrive.
o'clock. But yeah, you've got to be positive into this.
This looks very good. Is it going to just slip under again?
Mightily unlucky for Mel Allen. So it comes down to the skips. They've got to score a 2 here, the Victorians. They have got to score a 2. That's the equation. That's what the back of the rink looks like.
Yeah, that's the discussion that the Victorian girls are having, is that we pick up a number here and help our chances to progress. I wonder whether or not they've done the same mathematics that I have, Valfebo, or whether or not they are even aware of what they need to do to guarantee their progression.
They would have to know.
You would think that someone in the team's got the experience to look at that.
So Ray Simpson asking, where is the jack going? I favour it's going directly to Amity Bickley's bowl. And if not, Amity's got her...
I would be going for the tee no matter what happens.
Yeah, Amity's got her little arrows out there on the right-hand side of screen.
Well, she's got the rainbow strapping on, and it's been all sunshine and rainbows for Ray Simpson and her team.
Well, she's turned him into pots of goals at the end of the
Yeah.
rainbow. She has played extremely
Maybe
well.
she may be a leprechaun
Well,
because she has genuinely had all the treasure.
Whatever she's touched has turned to gold. Here we go.
the attack again.
Nicholle
Well, this
Wendt.
is close.
Got it
This
time.
is close.
Okay, where has it gone?
It'll kill.
Out of bounds. Now what?
Oh, Amity's bowler's come round.
It didn't, did it? It rolled
I
around.
think that it... Has it?
It's come round and she's got shot.
She has too.
Well,
You are joking.
you've got
Oh
to be...
my goodness.
You are joking. Amity Bickley's bowl has come on for shot.
I do feel for Nicholle Wendt there because...
She hit it perfectly. That was the result she wanted. This is the 45. This is what it looks like from this angle as Ray Simpson comes back to have a look. But I don't think they can top their group now. This is going to be really difficult. What a performance this has been.
Well, and
From rink 8, from end 8, they've run over a Chinaman.
They've not lost an end in this second half of the match. This has been something out of the ordinary completely. Ray Simpson
Only
again.
thing she can do here is give shot away.
I don't think she'll be doing that.
That'll
Amity's
motor
calling
along.
it to hold up.
It's not gonna.
Drops into the beach. Well,
So one more for Nicholle Wendt to try and salvage something here. A 2, and they will still finish on top of the section or on top of this Tasmanian lineup by a solitary shot. We still feel as though they might get through on next best, depending on what's happening around the rinks. But this is absolutely pivotal for them to not give up more shots than they have to.
Just wonder who has really got the shot.
Nicole's having a really long look at this.
Because to me,
Because if they've got it, then they just need to draw.
well, if she's holding 2, I wouldn't even bother to play my ball.
Can't see how she's holding to, though.
To me, the
Amity-
white ball still looks like it's shot.
It's definitely not.
But it's not.
So I reckon they've got one. Amity Bickley's bowl sort of is the right one there in that on the two touching. I'm favouring the one on the left.
Long discussion here.
Can
the
you
girls.
sit? The problem is if you try and sit Amity Bickley's bowl away, which I don't think there's a way to do it.
Oh, there is.
Maybe up. Yeah.
Or either side, you can play either hand. But on the back end, you're going to have to go fairly quick. On the forehand, it's another swinger.
Yeah, so there's a couple of ways to get to it. Can pop it out. I think I like the forehand through, get the edge on the inside and pop the rainbow bowl across. If she's playing the backhand, she needs to really get the middle of that bowl and punch it through. Maybe stay for three that way.
Final bowl of the day coming up. They're still talking because this is where they know exactly what they have to do. They know the maths. They're aware of it. It all comes down to numbers here. Nicholle Wendt.
If she's holding one, she'll be drawing.
Yep. If she's not, then
She'll be playing with weight. And she's already played one on the forehand, so she doesn't have to change much on the first shot that she played.
Here she is. Final bowl of the day, of day 7 of Rinkside Live, and it's Nicholle Wendt looking to keep her team on top of the section.
This is not giving me too much confidence. She's still asking questions.
Yeah, really hard. When it's such a telling bowl here, you need to have clarity of mind, clarity of purpose, clarity of shot, and outcomes will go your way.
Nicholle Wendt, this is huge.
Try and have a bob each way, Hollywood, as we know. You'd end up getting nothing.
Big bowl.
She's playing with weight.
So, with weight on the forehand, I think she's playing the shot that I
Not too far away.
liked.
It's not
Needs
going
to
to quite
under the
get down.
blue.
If that gets onto that,
Oh, she knocked Amity's up. Amity Bickley, well, she does have shot now, and that'll be one more, I believe, yes. 20-8. They win it by 12, and I reckon they are going through to the knockout stages.
What a game.
That is some sort of a performance, and they should be absolutely stoked with that. Amity Bickley, Jean Claridge, Tracey Little and Ray Simpson, they put on a show in the second half of that to win the final 8 ends of the match, Nick Hind and Michael Sorensen.
Well, they've claimed 15 shots, Val, in 8 ends. It's been a huge turnaround, led by that 7, that miraculous 7 that nobody saw coming. It's been a great tussle all afternoon. Hollywood, what's your final thoughts, brother?
Wow.
Wow.
Fantastic. Again, the winner was bowls. They've come from 4-7 behind and just absolutely come home with sails full of wind. And well done to Tassie.
Yes, absolutely fantastic. They will most likely go through to the final or the next round of the women's fours. It'd be very stiff if this Victorian team doesn't get through as well. We believe that maybe that margin might, but not sure now. Losing by 12 certainly doesn't help, but you never know. But Nick and Hollywood, thank you very much for your efforts today. Nick Hind's going to guide you through the whole day tomorrow. He'll be on with Paul Holschke, I believe, from 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Check your local guides, and of course the Australian Open, proudly presented by Tourism and Events Queensland and Experience Gold Coast. They have done an amazing job in helping us put this event together. Hollywood, thank you.
Thank you.
Nick Hind, see you tomorrow morning. I won't see you, but the viewers will.
No, thank you very much, mate. Look forward to it, and safe travels to you tonight.
Thank you. I look forward to catching up with all of the listeners on Monday here at the Australian Open. Have a safe weekend. Enjoy the weekend of bowls. It's going to be a mammoth one. Women's singles knockouts to come for you tomorrow, and we can't wait. Stay tuned to BA's Facebook page tonight to see who will be on, as well as a daily wrap for today's action. Have a lovely night, everyone.